And all eyes on Idalia, formed this morning. Yesterday was Invest 93L, and right now it's only located about 90 miles to the south and southwest of the western tip of Cuba. It is strengthening tonight over very warm waters in the Yucatan Channel, and they're deep warm waters, so it just has a constant supply of fuel needed to strengthen as it lifts north into the Gulf of Mexico. So some changes with the 11 p.m. update. Max winds now up to 60 miles per hour. It was at 45 miles per hour earlier, and the pressure has dropped. All signs of strengthening down to 992 millibars. It's moving not at all. It's stationary right now. It got up to 3 miles per hour earlier today, but we expect it to stay in this kind of slow, weak steering current area until tomorrow. There's going to be a channel kind of opening up in the Gulf of Mexico as a trough dips down across the east United States. So it will find that channel and start to head north, and then eventually it's going to encounter a front dipping south through the southeast United States, and then eventually ride along the periphery of an area of high pressure. So we know the general direction of Idalia, but what we learned last year from Ian is that sometimes things change and change dramatically, and the location could still change. That's why we'll keep you updated with each update that comes down from the National Hurricane Center. So as of Tuesday and a Wednesday, expected to strengthen to a Cat 2, just about parallel of Tampa Bay in the cone right now. So that cone has shifted south and east from where we were yesterday, and it is expected to make landfall likely in the Big Bend region as a Cat 2, but it could be as far south as the Tampa Bay region, the Nature Coast, the Big Bend, or not quite as far west now as Panama City Beach. It looks like they might just be out of the cone right there. Then it races out into the Atlantic. So that's the latest from the National Hurricane Center on Idalia. Now, some changes with watches and warnings. You can see we still have a tropical storm warning in effect for the Yucatan Peninsula, but it is a hurricane warning for the western tip of Cuba and a tropical storm warning for the Isle of Youth right there. Now, in Florida, we do have a tropical storm warning for the Dry Tortugas west of Key West. We also have a tropical storm watch for southwest Florida, including Fort Myers and Naples, and then the Tampa Bay area, the Sarasota area, all the way to the Panama City Beach area under that hurricane watch. So that means hurricane conditions possible within 48 hours. Now, here's the percentage of tropical storm force winds for us. Right now it's down to 18%, but that will keep changing as the track continues to change. So latest on Idalia, on the west coast, generally hardest hit areas 3 to 6 inches of rainfall, but localized to 10 inches, and they really have to watch out for the storm surge. There is a storm surge watch for the entire west coast because the west coast has a more shallow seafloor, so they're more susceptible to a larger storm surge, and right now Tampa Bay could see a storm surge between 4 to 7 feet. Again, that will change. Also watching Hurricane Franklin. Franklin has max winds of 105, and Franklin expected to strengthen all the way to a Category 4. It will definitely bring large swells and beach erosion to the island of Bermuda. Also the possibility of dangerous rip currents to the U.S. East Coast and maybe some beach erosion too. I want to show you this map. In a minute, we'll show you that it is going to lift to the north, and then as we start to see these rain bands, we could see them Tuesday afternoon and then moving north into the Carolinas. But here's the rain band that's going to be coming through on Tuesday. Some scattered showers Monday, so still a fairly typical pattern on Monday for us. But Tuesday, the winds kick up, and we're going to start to see those outer rain bands. And if you've been in Florida, you know those rain bands come through, and they mean business. It gets windy and it's squally. It doesn't feel like our typical storms. And then we'll continue to see rain bands all the way through Tuesday night, perhaps into Wednesday as well. And then things will start to improve a little bit as we head into Thursday, but still a good chance of rain. Tonight, 78 degrees, scattered showers, better boating, seas 2 feet. And here's your 7-day forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, the biggest impacts, but we'll continue to see high-end rain chances Thursday and Friday.